I said, what's up, y'all? Now, what's it gonna be? Now, who's on the stream with your homie Fitzy? What's going on? We are back. I know it's been a minute, but we are back. And look at this. We already have people in the chat. Hold on one second, you guys. Oh, man. We got a lot of stuff going on in the chat. Hold on. Let me scroll up real quick. Kintaro says no more. What's going on? Secret combatant? La Luna. Oh, we're not going to talk about Michael. Also, in 9108. Oh, 91 away from 2,000 subs. Congratulations, Secret. Well earned. And I'm going to unlock donations soon. Like I have 700. 1,700 watch hours. Okay, I don't know how many you need to unlock that, but congratulations. Hold on here. I forgot all my setups on how I need to stream. We got support. Yo, what's going on, support? 2027. You remember Anthony? Who named Anthony? He did call you by water Vegeta to me. Him again. We'll hold a referendum in 730 days. What is going on? Also, I miss Shinfitz. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that, sir. Also, I'm starting off freshman year with football. Very nice. What up, Shinfitz? What's going on? Support. Hope you've been doing well. We got Reiko in the chat. What is this Father's Day you speak of? I mean, Shao Kahn is a father, so... That's nice, bro. I'm going to mention Shinfitz in a video I'm making. What? He is involved with infrared scorpion. Oh gosh, please no. You know, Emperor, do I now? We don't celebrate in Outworld. They don't celebrate fathers in Outworld? A shame. 3,000 is required. Oh, 3,000 watch hours. Okay. Well, I mean, keep doing your streams, man. You'll get to it. And if true, Kitana and Melina owe me a gift. Oh, yeah. Anyway, what's going on, people? I figured that we would read the MK. Read an MK. Hello? Oh man, that was weird. We could read an MK comic today. I don't know what happened to my microphone. So he is my in real life friend, and he kind of doxed my face and caused trouble. Oh, jeez. I'm taking the slow route for my channel. I don't post often like I should, and it's nothing wrong with that. We got our own pace. I agree, support. I agree. They celebrate Shao Kahn Day instead of Christmas. And once congratulations to Shao and Secret both. Yes, indeed. Congratulations. Can we play MKX, please? We're not, man. I haven't played MKX in a while. I need to practice that. But no, we're gonna read an MK comic, and then I might do a little bit of Legacy Collection. Send him to my arena. Secret. Stream every day. Okay, very nice. Very nice. Thank you, support. Your loyalty shall be rewarded. Indeed. I think we're gonna do like the 1992 comic of the original MK. UI Yamcha commands you to. Yuck. UI Yamcha. Ugh. Terrible. Man, who remembers in the original lore, the MK1 lore, do you remember Liu Kang's the names of his family? Now, in the comic they go over the names of like Liu Kang's family and Johnny Cage's family. Johnny Cage. Who remembers that? If not, we're gonna go over it in a little bit. Man, I got schooled. Wasn't one Chan? Is that the one in the movie? Man, how do I do his fireball on this? Ooh. Yeah. John Carlton. Yes, his Johnny Cage's full name is John Carlton. Liu Kang having a brother is funny when his entire story is that he was raised by monks and his brother never appears in the games. Well, they do mention his brothers and his family in the original comic. Want to play UMK3? Oh, we might play some UMK3. In the movie, it was Chan. In the comic, MK 1992, it was Chow. Support knows the lore. Support knows the lore. Flawless victory. I would. You would what? Ah. I forget how you throw in this game. There we go. Ugh. Oh! I love how the shadows like go back into him if the shadow kick is countered. So damn cool. Oh yeah, Scorpion. Alright, we're gonna get into the comic right now. Hold on, let me just finish this round. Win or lose, we're doing the comic next. Ah! I'm guessing everyone here has seen the Mortal Kombat 2 movie. Oh! Oh! Random punches. I got a theory that if Chow exists in the new era, Injustice 3, I don't know what that means. I got a theory that if Chow exists in the new era, he's actually Mortal Raiden reincarnated. Then where's Raiden then? If the mortal version of Raiden is Chow, then where's Raiden? Okay. All right, guys, let's get into this. Let me see here. What do I need to do to switch it? There we go. Invited you to play MK9. I don't have MK9 for the I don't know what you're talking about, sir. Reiko gave me a present, even though it's not how I'm not his father. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All right, you guys. Let's go over this comic real quick here. The Mortal Kombat comic. It's only a few pages long, which is nice. We can kind of be in and out of this quick. But I wanted to go over all the comics one by one, and I figured, I don't. Which one do we do first? We didn't do. I think we did like one of the we did the Melina Katana one, but I kind of want to go in order. I'm sure your friend is cool, but when it comes to Discord, he can't be trolling and doing things like that. Jeez, what was this man doing? Scorpion and Sub-Zero are just yellow and blue ninjas. What do you mean by that? Like in the comic? No, they got their powers. They got their powers. Okay, here we go. Mortal Kombat. So we start with the origins of the Mortal Kombat tournament. Check this out. Okay, so the Shaolin tournament for martial arts was for ages a competition of honor and glory. Warriors from around the world were invited to take part. Shang Tsung was one of those warriors. Upon entering the tournament, he immediately won the title of Grand Champion. But unknown to the Shaolin, who were hosts of the contest, each of Tsung's victories added to a hidden, dark, and destructive power. Oh, okay, he was being a bad boy, to sum it up. Okay. Jeez. Whatever that means. Shang Tsung was cursed by his gods, which I guess they kind of revealed in MK11 to be Kronika was the one who cursed him. But anyway, he was cursed by his gods to appease them, must not only take the life of an opponent, he must also take the soul, though through this unholy ceremony is Shang Tsung able to keep his youth. Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Until the arrival of Kung Lao, a noble and mighty Shaolin monk, his strength and speed proved too much for the overconfident Shang Tsung. Lao wins the fight and the Grand Champion title that Shang Tsung held so desperately. Look at it, the man got his hand on his throat. Years later, after the mysterious death of one of the 3 tournament grandmasters. So look, they were alluding to so many things in this comic. One of them is this. Who were the 3 tournament grandmasters? I feel like they, like the midway era of storytelling, they would just introduce these elements and then a lot of the times just not expound on them. It was like, here's a tidbit that we could go into later, and then they just never go into it, which is a real shame. But yeah, this is one of the things that I kind of always wondered back in the day was who are these 3 grandmasters of the tournament? But anyway, years later, after the mysterious death of one of the 3 tournament grandmasters, Shang Tsung would return. Prematurely aged and weakened from the effects of failing to appease his gods, Tsung invites an outworlder and former pupil to compete. Support says, I keep seeing fans mad about MK1 being the great Kung Lao story, but this proves how difficult it would be to write that type of story. Yeah, I agree, Support. Wait, what? What are you talking about, Shao? Okay, so he invites an outworlder to compete. His name is Goro the Prince. His speed was incredible, his strength unmatched, and although Kung Lao battled long and hard, Goro would prove to be the best of the 2. For this ancient tournament, the victory marks the end of an era. So, oh, whoops, I didn't mean to do all that. So, Goro beats down the great Kung Lao here. So this ancient tournament victory marks the end of an era and the beginning and the start of a treacherous new beginning. One that will alienate the Shaolin from their own tournament and guarantee Shang Tsung the immortality he so greatly desires. So they, like, so many people I see online saying like how the midway lore was, but the entire first game was retconned because the Mortal Kombat tournament was not a tournament to control the realms. It was strictly a tournament to control the tournament, to be able to see who controlled the event called Mortal Kombat. Make a par? Wait, he gave me a portal of myself. I asked him, how did he... What? Portrait of me. He didn't answer and left. Goro rubbish? How dare you? Goro's the man. Look at this man just holding the great Kung Lao. The great rubbish. Not midway, only NRS. I don't know what you're talking about, Shao. Okay, so now the tournament is in the hands of Shang Tsung. 500 years later, the Honan province present-day China through through his entire life. Liu Kang has heard stories of rumors about Shang Tsung's martial arts tournament. He is well aware of the evil behind the contest and must now decide whether to accept the invitation he recently received. Shang Tsung. Okay, so now the monk is talking to Liu Kang. I understand you have requested permission to compete in Shang Tsung's tournament. Yes, Master Wu. See, another thing. Who the hell is Master Wu? Like, they don't go into any of that, which, again, would have been cool world building. Yes, Master Wu, I have been asked to attend. You must not overlook the true motive of Tsung's. I'm just going to say Shang Tsung. For whatever reason, it's easier for me to pronounce it when I say the whole name. You must not overlook the motive of Shang Tsung's invitation. In his eyes, your defeat at the hands of Goro would most certainly put an end to the threat of the Shaolin ever retaking the contest. So here's another tidbit showing that the whole point of the first game is who controls the Mortal Kombat tournament, not merging realms or any of that stuff. Reiko's not allowed to give me gifts anymore. They are always something involving me. Oh, that's hilarious. But Goro has grown overconfident, says Liu Kang, as would any warrior with a 500-year stretch of victories. How can people say Goro's rubbish? 500 years of wins? Man is a beast. Okay, your mind and spirit must work as one to walk with the wind, whatever that means. These attributes will enable you to put an end to Shang Tsung's treachery. I grant you permission, Liu Kang. The Shaolin depend on your victory. I will not fail. This is my promise, a promise that we know that he would keep. So moving forward, here's another thing here. We got Johnny Cage 2 weeks later in Hong Kong. Johnny Cage, martial arts movie star and soon-to-be competitor in Shang Tsung's tournament, is ready to board one of Tsung's sail barges? It's hard to make out. For the past few years, the competition is all he could think about. It has also been on the minds of his agent and personal secretary. Will you relax, Chuck? Look at this suit. Sky blue with a pink shirt. I don't know if this is confidence or just lack of fashion sense. Oh my God, a sky blue suit? Okay, Johnny. Look, Johnny, all I'm saying is maybe you should just reconsider this tournament thing. Look at that boat. You can't get on that hunk of junk. You're a commodity. You're looking at 20 million this year. You want to risk that? Which this is an interesting tidbit here. So Johnny Cage is not a failed actor at this point. Most of the times they portray him as like, your career is downhill and this tournament will help you. But in the original lore, that man was about to make 20 million. What is Shao Kahn saying here in the chat? Shao is saying, hold on. Oh, I don't have one for this, for the comments on this. He was given a replica of my face. I don't know how, what? I don't remove my mask. Reiko's weird. You're weird if you just live in a mask. Oh no, that's not what I want. Okay, there we go. Johnny, you've got to be back by the 15th. You're scheduled to start shooting Iron Claw on the 17th, and you haven't even read the script. Jeez. Come on, Johnny. These people could be crazy. This tournament isn't sanctioned by any martial arts organization, and I can't find one person who's ever heard of this friggin' thing. Just reconsider. This man just says, nope. When Goro wasn't a fraud, Goro was never a fraud. I'll be back in 2 weeks, I promise. These are quality people, Chuck. Trust me. Just don't get hit in the face. Who would hit Johnny Cage? Everyone loves me. See, Johnny was the man in the original lore. So then we go over to Kano here, just a few miles away. All right, Kano, the bay is up ahead. Support says, for my MK storyline videos, the hardest thing to edit into the video for me are the comic books. It takes hours to find every panel online and more to edit. Really? There's a support. Reach out to me on Discord and I'll share with you a website that just has all the comics. You can just download the comics and then if you want to edit them, I don't know what software editing device you use, but you could just literally take a snapshot of whatever panel you want and then use it for your videos. MK4, MK2, and MK1 comics are kind of simple, but MKX are the hardest because of so many panels. Oh, I see. You're just saying that there's so many of them. Yeah. MKX has what? It has like 3 volumes, and each volume has like I think 4 comics or 5 comics, something like that in one. So yeah, there's a lot of MKX stuff. There's a lot of MKX stuff. Oh, whoops. Here we go. Okay. Good, because these chumps are getting to me. Okay. You'd better watch your back at that tournament. I hear stories about this Wong Feng dude. That's Shang Tsung, and I'm gonna rip his heart out and eat it for breakfast. Yeah, slice and dice, Kano. Slice and dice. Shut up. This guy is so lame. Slice and dice. And after I win this tournament, I want the entire Black Dragon gang there. I mean, all of them. From Shanghai to Chicago. I hear there's a palace on that island. Walls made of gold. We'll be looting for months. Man, they really made the Black Dragon seem like a huge organization, which we completely lose in the later games. I'll ban Father's Day if Reiko continues. And what website? Because I found one years ago, but it got shut down for malware. Okay, yeah, just reach out to me on Discord, private message me, and I'll share the link to the website for you. And you can just download all of them. Later, hoodlums, I got a date with a bulletproof Winnebago. Good luck, Kano. You're gonna need it. Oh, whoops. Is that what we're... Okay. So then we got Kano jumping on this truck here. Howdy, chumps. He's on the roof. Heads up, Sonia. We got a live one at 12. Too bad this thing is bulletproof, so they don't want to shoot through it because it's bulletproof. Only one person would have the nerve to pull this off. Kano. That's Kano. We can't let him get away. Sparky, you and the rest of them stay on that Jeep. Jake, follow me. We're gonna catch that one-eyed, tin-headed creep. It would have been cool if she was like, Jax, come and follow me, or Jax, you guys keep going after that Jeep. But I don't think they really thought of, I don't think they had the idea of Jax fully fleshed out yet. So that would have been a cool Easter egg. Stay alert. We got Kano shooting this very 90s blaster. He shoots at these barrels. It blows up. And then he jumps on this boat. Kano uses the explosion to distract Sonya and makes an incredible leap to safety aboard Shang Tsung's sail barge. I can't believe he got away. What an odd assortment of characters. That sure isn't the rest of the Black Dragon on that ship. I wonder where he's headed. Not very far if we open fire. Look at this idiot. No, we might hit a passenger. I'll radio ahead for a speeder boat. We'll let that floating pile of junk sail further out before we intercept. They always make Shang Tsung's boat sound like it's just falling apart. I've seen his personal quarters. He has a portrait statue of me. Ay. Dude, was that real? No, it's an illusion. Hey, you're Johnny Cage. Can I have an autograph? Yeah, Kano's always been a jokester. As night falls, the sail barge sets out towards the East China Sea, and Kano joins a group of near 50 other warriors, all headed to Shang Tsung's tournament, all headed to impending doom. Okay, and now we got Raiden. Deep in the mountain vastness of a rural Japan, Shang Tsung travels through strange lands to deliver a personal invitation. Raiden, god of thunder, hear these words. I have traveled through your land, spoken your language, and your religions? And your religions? Is that what it says? And your religions? Okay. To deliver this message, I ask you once more, accept this invitation and compete in my great and noble tournament. Or do you fear the dangers of Mortal Kombat? Combat spelled with a C. I fear no mortal, and your tournament is no great and noble. No more is no more great and noble than the decrepit body your spirit possesses. Yo, Raiden is spitting bars. I have long watched your practices, Shang Tsung. You are nothing but a peasant sorcerer. Damn. I accept your invitation and give you this warning. All who oppose Raiden will be crushed. Seems to me the Dark Raiden was inspired by the original interaction in the first game. Yeah, I mean, Raiden is not. He's not depicted as a protector of Earth. He's just like a god, like Thor is a god, I guess. And it looks like Shang Tsung wants him at the tournament simply to steal the soul of a god. Like, regardless of if he's mortal when he dies, it's still like a god's soul. Your acceptance is welcomed, great Raiden. Oh, and please remember, this tournament takes place in my domain, under my rule. Okay, so now we got on the boat, and on the East China Sea, Shang Tsung sails barge continues its trek towards the tournament's secret location. Come on, Cage, say it. I'll be back. Smith said that wasn't my movie, which is funny. It's a reference to Schwarzenegger, Terminator, and Kano is a reference to Terminator. So I guess that's a full circle moment. Get up, Cage. You got no stuntmen to take hits for you here. I do my own stunts. I'd say the movie star is unfairly outnumbered. Who the heck are you? My friends call me Liu Kang. You are not my friend. That is such a Bruce Lee-esque way to put it. Thanks, that's all I needed. A moment of distraction is all the star needs to deliver his patented shadow kick. Knocked his block off. And before any of Kano's newfound friends can join the fight, Liu Kang ends it. The next time we do any fighting will be at the tournament, and it may be against each other. Watch your back, Mr. Hollywood, because you just made me your worst enemy. Why, you just wanted me to get beat up? Proceed with caution, Johnny Cage. Kano has a lot of friends here. He will make the tournament difficult for you. I think I can take care of myself. As Liu Kang and Johnny Cage get better acquainted, they fail to notice the shadow-clad figure watching from above. Oh man, this page, I feel like in school everybody had, even if you didn't have the book, someone had like a ripped out just sheet of this page. This page was everywhere in school. He was a member of the Lin Kuei, a rare clan of Chinese super assassins. Unfortunately for him, his attention is focused on the altercation below and not on the ghastly specter he's about to encounter. A shame the third game never got comic, though I can explain what happened. Oh, please, your explanation is just glazing. Shao Kahn. Look into my eyes. No, it can't be. Yes, you murdered me exactly 2 years ago to this day. But my demons, that's just a weird way to put it, my demons have allowed me to return to avenge my death. I could kill you at this moment, but I am not a murderer. Which is weird because he's an assassin too. Like, he is a murderer. So what? Just kill him right here. We will meet at the tournament, and then, Ling Kuei, you will pay for your crimes. You are a fool for sparing my life. That has yet to be seen. So this man just let him walk. All right, then we got at sunrise the sail barge, which left Hong Kong late the night before, is joined by dozens other ships. So this shows that there's a bunch of people in the tournament. Support says, knowing what we know later on, Bihan would have been scared of Scorpion. What? Knowing what we know later. Oh, knowing that he kills him, he would have been scared? Oh, yeah, absolutely. All arriving at Shang Tsung's island fortress. After a day of practice and training, they are greeted by the island's emperor and the tournament's 500-year grand champion. Welcome, warriors, to the greatest of all martial arts tournaments. You have all traveled great distances to be here. I hope it proves well worth it. Now, let me introduce the newest entry to our contest, Lieutenant Sonya Blade. We found her following one of our ships to this sacred island. Like all of you, her life depends on her performance in the tournament. But so do the lives of her companions. Man, homeboy got all of them captured. Look at the cape on. Goro looks like a superhero here. This man got the belt. This man got a cape with a little insignia in the middle. Oh my gosh, Goro was just a beast. Shang Tsung failed. I mean, so did Shao Kahn. Okay. Listen to Kano. Hear him now. I can knock them all out at once. Shut up, Kano. The tournament has taken a turn for the worst. It was to be expected of Shang Tsung. So we got all the warriors here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then Sonya makes 7. Let the tournament begin. To be continued at an arcade near you. I forgot about that. It's so weird. Also, Bihan fought Scorpion. He killed him at the Shaolin Temple and fought him in the Netherrealm prison in Mythologies. He already knew Hanzo was alive. Oh yeah. But you gotta understand, they made that prequel before this, so they didn't, But even still, maybe he just thought that he finally defeated him for good. So when he saw him here, maybe he was like, "Oh, I already killed you. Like, how are you still alive? Like, I killed you twice already. How are you still alive?" So maybe that's what he meant by that. Maybe he didn't. Maybe he wasn't surprised that Hanzo was coming after him, but the fact that, hey, I already dealt with you. Like, why are you still coming after me? But more than likely, it's just. People like to praise Tobias for his writing, but there are plot holes. There are a bunch of plot holes if you look for them. Okay, so now here we go. Check it out. We got Liu Kang here, and he's 5'10", 185 pounds, citizen of People's Republic of China. Known relatives, Li Kang, the father, deceased. And we got Lin Kang, his mother, who's also deceased. And then we got Chao Kang, his brother, whose whereabouts are unknown. Another tidbit that we could have come back to. I'm surprised Chao Kang was never a character in another video game. Again, they put all these tidbits in to be like, here's something that might resonate later, that might take place later, and then, a lot of them just don't. Tobias wrote both this comic and Mythology, so he must have forgot. Right. Well, again, no one is beyond plot holes and things not making sense. So that's just another thing that, again, a lot of people love to praise not Ed Boon, but John Tobias's writing, and then hate on the current writing. But Tobias had just as many plot holes as whatever they had today. Does Liu Kang know who Tian Lao is? Most likely, I would say yes. Shaolin monk and a fisherman. This man catches fish. So we got John Carlton next. Citizen of the United States. We got Robert Carlton, his dad, Rose Carlton, his mom, both alive. Rebecca Carlton, his sister. Cindy Ford, which has got to be like Cindy Crawford, right? Divorced wife. And he was born in California. Here's something that was changed because of the movie. We got Kano. Kano deported from Japan, wanted in 35 countries, 35. Relatives none, was orphaned as a small child by an American woman in Tokyo. So he's American but has Japanese citizenship. Criminal member of the Black Dragon organization. Is Johnny Cage a Russian spy? A Russian spy with those glasses? Nah, he's just an actor. 35 years old. We got Sonya, 26. Hold on. Sonya's 26. Cage is 29. Okay, this is ridiculous because she's a lieutenant in the military at 26, which is crazy to think about. How does that even happen? Kano is 5'9" in MK Deadly Alliance. Is he? Oh man, he lost an inch because he's 6 foot here. We already know about Kano. Are you sure? Kano retconned into being Australian. Yes. After that first movie, they're like, we're just gonna do it. Liu is 24. Liu Kang, Earth Realms champion, is 24 years old. Liu Kang is younger than the whole cast. Yeah. I think he is the youngest of the cast, actually. 24. Let's make sure. I mean, clearly 29. Oh, whoops. Oh yeah, he's even younger than Sonya. But Sonya being 26 and a lieutenant is crazy. United States. Major Herman Blade, her father. Erica Blade, mother. Daniel Blade, a twin brother who is deceased. Again, a lot of stuff that are tidbits that we could get later on and we never did. Lieutenant in the U.S. military, member of the Special Paramilitary Police Force. All right, Sonya. Those 12 inches in a foot. 6 minus 1 inch is 5'11". By the way, Johnny Cage is 28 or 29 in MK9 and 60 or 61 in MK11. There's no way he's 60 in MK11. There's no way. Luck West, hello, greetings. What's going on, Luck West? Hope you're doing well today. Liu Kang into Cougar since Kitana 10,000 years old. I mean, Kitana was rocking the cradle, clearly. Okay. 29. All right, let's move on. So we got Raiden. Raiden, 7 foot, which is crazy. 350 pounds. Hair black, which is odd because we very rarely see Raiden's hair, especially I think Deadly Alliance was the first time we really get to see it, and it's just jet white. Legal status, deity, does not apply. Hilarious. Known relatives, none. So Fujin is, at least in the first timeline, well, I guess it could be retconned, but if you want to take everything as canon, Fujin is not actually his brother. I guess they're more spiritual brothers, not actual brothers. Birthplace none. Occupation Thunder God. Hilarious. We got Sub-Zero. Legal status, none. However, resides somewhere in China. Known relatives, none. Um, oh, and then we know that that's not true. Well, I guess it's known relatives because we know Kuai Liang, we see later on. Occupation, lifelong member of the Lin Kuei, a rare clan of Chinese ninja type assassins. Not ninjas, ninja type. Kitana is in her 20s. Okay, Shao Kahn knows nothing about Mortal Kombat. Um, At first glance, Kitana doesn't look a day over 22. Asian people look good, well into their 50s even. 10,000 years old. 27-year jump. He's 29 in MK9. Is he 29 in MK9? I don't know about that. Maybe, but if he's 29 in MK9, is it 29 years later from MK9? I forget how many years they say went by between MK9 and MKX, and then MKX. I mean, I guess that does make sense because he has a child that can enter the military. So yeah, maybe you're right, Secret. You might be right. I do like how originally Sub-Zero and Scorpion had unknown names. Right, yeah, they really made them mysterious. Now we know so much about the characters, but back in the day, you could really project anything onto them because nothing was really revealed about them. Okay, now we got Scorpion. Scorpion is 6'2". Oh, that's funny how they just kept them the same between Scorpion and Sub-Zero because they're just palette swaps. But 6'2", 210, eyes varies. Reincarnated Spectre and has no legal status. Why do you have to say that? Wife and child in a former life. In a former life, also a former life unknown as Scorpion. Hell. Oh, that's funny. In former life, a lost soul hell bent on revenge. You know what? I wonder. Do they reveal? They do reveal Sonya Blade's weight. I ask that because in the Street Fighter 2, when they give their information, Chun-Li does not have a weight. It's just like question marks, as if she won't tell you how much she weighs, which I always kind of found hilarious. Do the Revenants age too? Or are they stuck looking a certain way? Oh, that's an interesting question, Luck. I don't know. Goro has 7 wives, likely many children, and none of them appear in the lore. I know, right? There's another thing too. You would think one of his wives would be mentioned or make an appearance somehow, but again, it's another tidbit that they just put in there in case they wanted to use it, and then they just never used it. But Goro, check out this brick house here. The man is 2,000 years old. He's 8'2", 550 pounds, black hair, red eyes. Legal status in Earth, none, but in Outworld, Prince of the Kutan. Whatever that is. I think in the movie he's like, it's a subterranean realm, Kutan, which is a part of Outworld. So I guess they do kind of hint at Outworld, but they don't really say that Outworld is trying to merge with Earthrealm. They mention King Gorbak here, father, Queen May. We never see her. His mother. Goro also has 7 wives. This man is a beast. He's 8'5". Well, here he's 8'2". No way Goro is 2,000 years old, has many wives, and is still a prince. Well, his dad is still alive, and he's the king. A lot of princes in history are born and die as a prince. Like, look at, in England, Prince Henry, what was the guy's name who just lost his princehood? Oh, that's gonna bother me. But you see a lot of these British princes, they are born and die as princes. Uh, let me see. List of current British princes. How many British princes are there? There are 9. Prince William, Prince George, Prince Louis, Prince Harry, Prince, like, all of these princes, they never became king because one of their parents was either the king or the queen was still alive. So, Goro being a Shokan, his dad probably lives God knows how long. Prince Harry, thank you, Luck West. You mentioned Harry. No, I said Kintaro's 8'5". Oh, Kintaro's 8'5". We're not talking about that Rudy Poo. Moloch is the tallest at 16 feet. Oh, but he's hunched over. Lucas, what's going on, Lucas? I just posted a picture of my late dad on my Instagram story in remembrance of him. Been thinking of him a lot lately. What about you? Doing anything for your Father's Day? Oh man, I'm sorry to hear about your loss, Lucas. I reached out to my dad. We don't live in the same state, so we're on opposite ends of the country. But I spoke to my father. Prince Arthur, Prince Andrew. Thank you guys were just on it. I was looking at my phone to try and find some of them, but yes, you guys knew what you're talking about. Secret, he is not. I am taller than him. Oh, yeah, how tall is that? How much does the one being weigh? I don't know. What does all life and the universe weigh? Just make Onaga the ultimate Bane version type. Bane? What do you mean? Like Bane from the DC series? 8'3". Shao Kahn is 8'3". Isn't your dad in Jamaica? Or no, my dad is not in Jamaica. My dad is from Jamaica, but he's not there. He lives in America. He lives in America. Prince Charles, there we go. That's the most famous. Prince Charles. He got his crown after Queen Elizabeth died. Prince Harry has an older brother, so he was not next in line. Prince Andrew was the younger brother and the current king, and he was stripped of it. There we go. There we go, Lucas. Thank you. Yeah, I don't really keep up with the British Crown because I'm not a fan of those people, but yes. Ultimately Batman. Ultimate Batman where Bane is like 20 feet. That's insane. Gosh, I know a lot of the monarchy. Yeah, you really do. You know a lot about the monarchy. 5'8". Montaro's taller than I. Is he? I don't know. Okay. And then we just got the this last scene here. But yeah, that was the first comic, you guys. Thanos plus Apocalypse equals Onaga. For a teenager, you are secret. That's short, Reiko. Even I am 5'9", and that's short for a global average for men. 5'9", yeah. I wouldn't say 5'9" is short, but it's shorter than the average. He is slightly taller. I think Farah is the shortest at like 4'11". Yeah, if not Madame Bo. Maybe Madame Bo. Well, yeah, maybe Madame Bo. Um, yes, but Lucas, he is a teenager. I mean, teenage years is when you get your growth spur. My predicted height is 6'11" or 7'3". Oh, damn. Okay. Oh, 6'1" or 7'3". That's a wide range. The U.S. declared being 200 pounds as legally healthy. That's got to depend on your height, though, Luck. It can't be just like 200 pounds for what? Because if you're 5'5" and 200 pounds, I don't think that's healthy. You know what I mean? But if you're, I don't know, if you're 5'11", if you're 6'1", and you're 200 pounds, then that might be okay. Um. Oh wow. Okay, hold on. Highball. Okay, but he doesn't have a lot more inches to grow. Right, right. If you're a teenager, if you're a high schooler and you're going through like you're getting to your max and you don't have much left to grow. You already hit your growth spur. Moloch is over 16 feet. Where are we getting this, you guys? I'm 135, 5'8". Oh, you're 5'8", huh? He wouldn't be taller than 5'11" by adulthood. Maybe not. It depends on what age you're in secret. I think you're starting high school, right? So, I don't know. Maybe you might have a couple more inches to grow. Mortal, you want to be taller than Darth Vader. I think they just encompass it for 200 all around. I mean, that's not a smart way to really determine what is considered healthy. It's got to be based on height, because then who's to say? Oops, don't look at that, you guys. I'm trying to find, hold on, I have an MK4 comic. I think I have a Deception comic, but it's all in black and white, and it looks like they don't really do a lot of exposition in it. I'm a late bloomer and have a second growth spur according to my doctor. Is that a thing? 2 growth spurs? I don't know, secret. Darth Vader was taller because of his boots. He got platform boots. Some people stop growing at a certain point. Yes, indeed. Hold on. It's super short. Hold on. Let's go through this real quick, you guys. We'll just run through it real quick. Deception comic. Never heard of one. I wouldn't mind you showing us a few pages. Oh yeah, we're gonna go through it right now. It's super short. Like I said, it's pretty much in black and white, and there's not a lot of text, but we can definitely run through it. We got a Deception comic, apparently limited edition Mortal Kombat Deception comic. So check it out. We got to go through a couple of images real quick here. I remind Onaga he deserves being overthrown. Galactus in the MK universe. Do you think they will do Noob Saibot again? Or Noob Smoke? I don't think so. I don't think they're maybe if we do 3 games in the new era, the second game could be the darkest, and they maybe do the cybernetic stuff, the cybernetic ninja, and then they can take Smoke against his will, and then maybe in the third game we get Noob Smoke. That's how I would do it anyway. Then we all are small compared to him. My thoughts say we'll take Smoke and cybernize him, and he will be Noob Smoke. Yeah, I think eventually we're gonna get that. Okay, so we got some images here. We got this. Oh, geez, okay. We got Tanya and Noob here. We got Mortal Kombat exclusive controllers, it looks like. Yep. It might happen again. I'm glad Noob Saibot is back to being a beast. Yeah, he's pretty cool. Sub-Zero, I don't know what he's looking down at like that. Okay, so the actual comic is in black and white. I don't know if this was just never released, but but this is how they do it. MK2 needs to cover Outworld War with General Shao versus Melina, and I hope to see Onaga play a part. That would be cool. But then again, NRS reuses Midway ideas. That's true. Compared to the Jobber, he was an NRS. Yes, it is time again for cruelty. Outworld awakens. I feel them. The warriors, their power, all have a role to play. Some are freed, and then we see, I guess this is Melina in a cage, or not a cage, but a cell. And then I'm guessing this is a Tarkatan right here. Yeah, this looks like Melina by the teeth. So they may, oh, that's funny. So some are freed so they may enslave others. Some seek peace. And who is this here? Is this, this looks like it might be Cobra? And giving people the work. Look at this. This wannabe Ken Masters. So some seek peace and find it in violence. Luck West, just please change before the story gets finalized. They use my hammer toss from Shaolin monks. I've seen this. I forgot all about it. Oh, so you're familiar with this, Lucas. Nice. Problem is NRS is scared to risk doing new things. MK fans either way won't trust be satisfied. I disagree, support. I think they're okay with trying extremely new things. They did the cameo system in MK1. All of MK1 is new. The cameo fighter system, there's never been a game, like there's been tag games, but there hasn't been like a game where it's just one character and an assist. So that's new. And the whole story of the new era, I would say, was a risk that they were willing to take. So I think it's the opposite. I think if they were afraid to take risks, people would like it more, I think. But because they're so risky in what they do, people are hating. Someone else in the storyboard direction. Oh, give someone else the storyboard direction. I wouldn't mind that. Needs to be resigned. Needs to be read significantly. Some seek guidance and find betrayal. So this looks like this is Shujinko. And man, this would have been a cool thing to see in conquest mode, where there is a huge statue of Onaga, and he just crushes it. So this is obviously Elder Shujinko. He already knows what happens. He already knows that Onaga tricked him, and in his anger, he crushes this statue, which leads me to believe who sculpted this statue of Onaga. Like, we know that Onaga has holy men and whatnot, but they never really go into who they are, or who they are, why they serve him, why they're loyal to him, like what kind of rules he has. Like, there's so much world building that could be done, and just isn't. NRS was scared to depict my invasion properly. They couldn't depict it properly because they were dealing with Super Nintendo levels of storage and stuff like that. They didn't have the ability to. Warriors die and are healed by each other. So here we got Kenshi, probably one of the coolest newcomers to the franchise, and who's healing him? So he's on the ground. The man is beat up, and then someone extends their hand. Steel begs for flesh to be cleansed in blood by the hands of a master. So here we have it looks like the hook swords. I don't know what, I can't really make out what he's doing. He's cutting some, I don't know. But clearly it's Kano. Plot twist, Shujinko built the statue just to destroy it. Or they are teammates with the red dragon or something. How Kenshi gets saved by Sub. Oh, do you think that's Sub-Zero that's saving Kenshi? Yeah, whose hand is this, you guys? Who do you think this is? Oh, Kenshi, immortal. Is it that hard to show me stripping the earth of human life and the merger? They showed it at MK9, sir. But either way, yes, it is that hard back in the day because they could only do a couple paragraphs of text before the game and for endings. So yeah, they can't show everything. Anyway, so we got Cabal here. Yes, it is time for cruelty. We have Baraka. And it looks like Baraka is about to fight. Who is this jabroni? Who's this guy? He looks like a Roman soldier or something. Look at this. He has like this cape. He's got a long sword. Who's this guy? It's my hand. Deception is by far my favorite game when it comes to plot progression. Incredible side plots. Yeah, Deception was dope. We got Baraka here. Oh, he killed this. This is some jabroni that just died. Baraka looking feral right here. It is time for cruelty again. Some fodder soldier, yeah. He looks like Magneto. Magneto with a sword. Is that Julius Caesar, right? I want to know who this guy is. Give me a backstory for this character. I know he dies right away to Baraka, but I want to know who this is. Okay. Time for hunters and the cycle of death. So here we got the man, the myth, the legend who was coming back from a long absence. None other than Nightwolf. Nightwolf just tags that bird. And then Eden, this man hunts his own food. MK 2023 was not perfect, but I did like some of the things it did. I like how Baraka and Reptile finally got the time to shine as main characters instead of being jobbers. I agree, support. Maybe he's Su Hao. Stop. Stop. MK9 fails the first 3 games. I don't think so. I think MK9, well, number one, it's not supposed to be a one-to-one retelling of the first 3 games, but I think the story that they told, it was done well in MK9. Nate, the great Shinfitz, what's up? Oos, happy Father's Day, yo. Happy Father's Day, sir. Thank you. I appreciate that. I mean, I'm not a father yet, but I appreciate that nonetheless. Correct support, but that's pretty much it. I don't know if that's pretty much it. I liked what they did with MK9. I think it was a fun entry. I think it shed some light on a lot of things that we only read about, but then we got to see. Like Johnny Cage fighting Motaro, how Motaro dies, and the whole conflict between Scorpion and Sub-Zero. Jax losing his arms, just like a bunch of stuff in MK9 I think was done in a really fun way. The story starts off fun, but after the 3rd act, it sometimes crumble. Really? I didn't get that. Rebirth. Who is being reborn here? This must be Scorpion. Oh wow, he's thrown into the Soulnado, but he is thrown at the end of Deadly Alliance. That's true. But then he survives. Oh, here's Moloch and Draman. Man, what a fun plot point I thought this was, and it was just. I really wish we got to see his journey from being number one. Sneaking into the palace of the Deadly Alliance, finding the Oni, fighting them, ultimately losing, and then being thrown into the Soulnado to get to the Elder Gods. I would have loved to see the conversation between Scorpion and the Elder Gods, and then being sent back to Earthrealm. All that stuff happens in a matter of one ending and like a bio. So I really wish we got to see that. Motaro's killed by Shiva. I don't think so. Was that Shiva's ending? We can take a look at that. MK1 fumbled when they did the multiverse universes route. They did it too soon, and it's supposed to be the start of a new era. Personally, I did not like the multiverse stuff, but I didn't mind it as much as everyone else did. I mean, I can understand the reason why they did it. They have a game like MK, and they want a high kill count, essentially. But you can't just have characters that don't come back, right? So how do you do that? How do you make it so that characters can die, but you can bring back characters in another game? It's a weird question too. It's a weird puzzle. Okay, anyway, so we see the Soul NATO is destroying this man. Here we have the Elder Gods, and I love... One thing I will say, it's kind of cool how we get to see the Elder Gods like really big, sitting like almost at a council table. But I like the idea of the Elder Gods looking just like massive dragons. I think that's so cool. Anyway, so the Elder Gods find him and restore him with purpose, and then send him back to Earthrealm. Cool. I have a high kill count to do. Johnny Cage was about to die in MK 2011. Motaro kills the hell out of him. Exactly. Until Raiden... You can see the moment Raiden sees the vision that Johnny Cage is about to die, and then he rushes over to save him. Then again, MK has always been influenced by Marvel DC since day one. 100%. It's always been... If you watch interviews of John Tobias, he's always wanted to write comics for Marvel and DC. He loves that kind of stuff. I mean, he loves other things too, like martial arts movies and whatnot, and he just put them all together. But anyway, yeah. All right, moving on. The past comes to meet the future. So here, I guess this is the Palace of the Deadly Alliance, and we got Noob Saibot, which is dope because in Deadly Alliance we didn't have Noob. So if I saw this before Deception came out, I would have been hyped. Like, oh shoot, Noob Saibot is coming back. And then you see him going down into this temple or this palace, wherever it is. He's going down, and then he finds a cyber ninja, which we know now is Smoke. So that's a cool little Easter egg. The Elder Gods are half-assed. The deal with Scorpion when he failed to beat Onaga. I mean, he didn't even get to Onaga. Shojinko whooped him. Motaro, Kintaro, Goro, Shang Tsung, they all can't beat Raiden. I mean, Shang Tsung and Quan Chi beat Raiden. He was playable in the GBA version. Yes, indeed, but we ain't talking about no GBA version. We honor our ancestors, so... This is cool because this basically shows that Frost's ending was canon. You see Sub-Zero bringing Frost back to the Lin Kuei Temple, and she's encased in ice. He should have threw her off a bridge. Noob Saibot was in Tournament Edition, the Game Boy Advance version, and he wounded Goro in his ending. Maybe Scorpion should have specified that he wanted his family alive, right? Which is why I fight Raiden and not them. But yeah, look at the Lin Kuei Temple. Oh man, look at this. Amazing. I wish in Conquest mode we get to go here. I know that we do it in Conquest for Armageddon, but this scenery would be dope. Oh, we get more. So he enters the temple. Someone's on the throne. Who's that? He puts this man down. He puts Frost down. You chill right here. Who's this jabroni on the throne? And they give us wisdom. Number one, I love the Shredder outfit for Sub-Zero. So damn cool. But who is this on the throne in the Lin Kuei Temple? That's not Onaga, right? Who is this? Strange. Scorpion in Armageddon. The Elder Gods promised to resurrect my clan. They are no longer dead. They are the undead. Oh, I think that, I mean, I don't know if that's canon. That's his ending, though, isn't it? I think that's Scorpion's ending. Your thumbnail was Shang Tsung stealing the soul of the great Kung Lao. I remember seeing this in Mortal Kombat book that came with the game. Oh yeah, Nate, so you missed it. We went over that book. We were reading that. That's why that's on the thumbnail. Okay. I haven't seen it. I haven't heard it. Every moment, every gasp, every whisper. Now it is time for them to hear. Fans is starting to appreciate Shredder Sub-Zero more now. Back then everyone hated it. I heard, yeah, oh, people did hate it. But I thought it was cool. I mean, it just doesn't seem very, he's supposed to be an assassin, right? It doesn't seem very stealthy. Like, it doesn't make sense for him to wear something like that, but it looks dope. It's cool. Yeah, in MK Armageddon Conquest, Scorpion tells Taven the Elder Gods betrayed him. Oh, okay. Okay. Damn. The Elder Gods are messed up. Me. It's time for them to hear me. Okay, so Onaga is on the throne, but which okay, I think I'm understanding what's happening here. So it looks like Sub-Zero goes to the Lin Kuei Temple. He puts down Frost, and I guess maybe a previous Grandmaster of the Lin Kuei, that's the armor that they were wearing. And we see here the person is dead. They give us their wisdom. And then here, I guess this is Sub-Zero wearing the armor. So he takes the armor off of the corpse to wear it himself. And it looks like he got the dragon medallion back. So that's cool. That's cool. Still hate Shredder Sub-Zero. You hate it? I think it looks cool. I think it's dope. Again, it makes no sense for him to wear this. This is not something an assassin would wear, but I mean, the Shredder is kind of dope too. Why do you think I went to rule all the realms? Because he sucks? You don't know what you're talking about. You know? Okay, so now it's time to hear me, and that's the end of it. And you just see Onaga on the throne. This is some dope art. I really wish it was inked and colored. But yeah, this is pretty cool stuff. And then we got Sub-Zero here in the Shredder helmet. Lucas's favorite. In MK Deception Conquest mode, Shujinko trained with the Lin Kuei and Grandmaster Sub-Zero. Though lore-wise, that's not supposed to be Kuai Liang or Bihan. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. I mean, there's a lot of plot holes, especially in the Deception, in the Conquest mode in Deception. There's a lot of plot holes, but you know, back then it was fun. We enjoyed it. We got Scorpion here. We got another Scorpion. Oh, we got Ashura. Shredder is not that dude. What? Nate? Wait, what? You must be talking about the Shredder from the 80s cartoon, that jabroni. But Oroku Saki, the Shredder? That was a man to be feared. What are you talking about? You gotta read up on the Ninja Turtle lore, sir. The Shredder was the man. We got Baraka. I don't really like this art, to be honest. We got Sub-Zero straight up giving it to Baraka. Cool off. Lore-wise, it was their grandfather or father. No, that was a comic later on where we found out the turtles were like reincarnations of humans. That rubbish. That not canon. Not canon. If we ever get Shredder, then I'm glad we got Shredder Zero. Nate said Shredder is that dude. Oh, did he? Oh my gosh. Nate, forgive me. I thought you said Shredder is not that dude. Clearly my eyes are old. I apologize, Nate and Lucas. I thank you for for correcting me. Ay ay ay. Nate, my apologies. Anyway, so we got Sub-Zero here. Oh, this is the last page. This is it. And that's it. That's the Deception comic. It's just a couple of words with oh man, I didn't even notice this person beside him. Is that Darius? On the ground? Man. Nate said it's cool. Okay, cool. Pleasure. Thank you guys. Thank you. I'm better than Shredder, Mortal. Maybe. But yeah, that's the MK Deception comic. I don't know where this was released. But I wish I had it. It's pretty cool. Pretty dope. It is. Oh man. Okay, hold on. I want to see what real quick. I want to see what you guys were talking about. I think you guys were talking about what did you mention? It was like an ending or something. I think it was something that we could check in Legacy Collection. Baraka always getting cooked. Yeah, he really is. Whoa, Kuai Liang killed Darius. It looked like Darius, right? That's not just me. Lore? No, not lore. Combatants? What were you guys mentioning? Something about Reiko shouldn't give me gifts. Oddly enough, I mean, we all know Reiko was supposed to be the reincarnation of Shao Kahn, right? If I can find him. Is it in alphabetical order? Oh, I think it is. So, Reiko. Q R. R is before S. There he is, Reiko, you jabroni. Oh, right. If Shiva killed Motaro in MK3, that's what I wanted to look up. Justice for Shujinko. The way he corrected his error after so many wasted years. Oh, I agree. But Raiden wasn't having it. Raiden killed him in 2 endings. He kills him in his Deception ending, and then in the second timeline he sends what's her name? Cassie to go kill him. Okay, we're gonna look up Shiva. Do they show endings here? Bio. Oh, we do get the ending. Okay. Oh, how can I get rid of this? Yuck, how can I get rid of this? Alright, while Shiva serves her master on Earth, her race of Shokan are being punished in Outworld. Khan now favors Motaro's race of centaurs and aids them in defeating the Shokan. After learning these events, Shiva turns on her master. Alright, okay, Shiva turns on her master, and in a rage brings down Khan. In freeing the Earth, she also frees the Outworld. She then returns home and works to restore the pride and respect of her race. I don't know, man. I don't see her saying... I mean, it can be assumed, I guess, that she beats Motaro on her way to defeat Shao Kahn, but they don't really state that specifically. They don't state that Shiva killed Motaro. The Shiva Motaro stuff was not included on Legacy, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, you don't think so? I mean, if it, where would it be then if it's not in her ending? First live stream I've caught. Oh my gosh, glad to have you here. Yosef Lopez, glad to have you here. MK3 variation of Shiva is my favorite. Oh, really? I don't know. I like her MK3 version, don't get me wrong, I like this. But I kind of dig her MK11 version. I like it too. Look it up. What am I looking up though? Where would I find it? Shiva, like, am I looking up her ending? Which ending? Is her ending in MK3 different from like her ultimate MK3 ending? Is that what I'm looking up? What am I gonna look up? Give me specifically. Shiva needs to appear in more games. I agree, Secrets. Bring Shiva back for more. But give her something to sink her teeth into. Don't just have her like in MK9. She was just fodder in that game. She did defeat Motaro in the original. Did she though? In MK3? Just MK3, not UMK3? How weird would it be if the new era makes Shiva and Motaro into lovers? Hilarious. It was included in text somewhere else. Okay, but where? Where else? Where would I find it? Do I need to look up her bio? They have a bio for her. She was handpicked by Shao Kahn to serve as Sindel's personal protector. She becomes suspicious of Shao Kahn's loyalty towards her race of Shokan when he places Motaro as the leader of the extermination squads. In Outworld, Motaro's race of centaurs is the natural enemy of the Shokan. So yeah, we know that they don't like each other. Stop making the villains jobbers. I agree. They need to stop making that. That is a philosophy of writing that they need to get away from. Shiva, Fujin, Kai, Shujinko need to appear. I'd be down for that. Why is the bio there twice? It's not there twice. It's there once. And this is just the ending. So here's the first part of her ending, here's the second part of her ending, and then here's her bio. Yosef says, I'd like to see MK4 Kai reimagined. They throw him in the story, but they never did anything with him. Oh, Yosef, you are preaching to the choir. Yes. And he's pretty cool too. Like, he's a Shaolin monk, trained with Liu Kang. I feel like there's a lot of stuff you can do with him story-wise. And yeah, they just don't. It's in the original MK3 ending. The one on Legacy removes Motaro fight. Her arcade ending states that upon returning to Outworld, she discovers Shao Kahn's betrayal to her people. She then sneaks into the palace, and after a long and brutal fight, successfully slays Motaro. MK9 Shao Kahn was a complete jobber. No, he was not. What are you talking about? Look up the original ending. Do not look through Legacy Collection. It's there. Okay, I believe you. I'll look up the original. So not the MK3 ending, but the UMK3 ending? I'm sorry, not the UMK3 ending, but the original MK3 ending? Oh, last time Kai did something in the MK game, he saw nothing. Yeah. Like, go online. I'm gonna go online right now. But it's, okay. MK3 ending. So not the UMK3, but the MK3. Oh, wow. The first thing I look up, I find it. I see what you're saying. Yep, you guys are absolutely correct. Hold on. Hang on. You guys are absolutely correct. Okay. It's just gonna take me a second here. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why they didn't have this on Legacy Collection. You guys are right. Okay, so we can do... Here we go. Okay. She defeats Moltaro. Okay, she defeats Moltaro and in a rage brings down Khan. In freeing the Earth, she also frees Outworld and then returns home and works to restore the pride and respect of her race. Yep. Lucas, you're right. MK3 ending. I defeated her, picked up her sword, and impaled her with it. What? Yeah, but it is not a part of Legacy Collection. That's so weird. Why wouldn't they just have every ending for every game? Oh, it's specifically the UMK3 ending. They don't have the MK3 endings. Why would they do that? Why would they include the MK? Because MK3 is in the game, but they don't have the ending. It was discussed on the Nethercast podcast regarding legacy lore inconsistencies. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's annoying. So they only have the UMK3 endings and not the MK3 endings. So weird. Is that with everyone? Sonya's in 3. But yeah, they don't show 3, just UMK3. That's annoying. Huh. Man, good catch, Lucas. I don't know why they would do that, but that's so strange. Oh gosh, Meat. Why? I don't even want his icon there. Oh, UMK3. Yep. It's looking like it's just a... Man, that's great. That sucks. Oh, wow. Look at this. Oh, that's funny. They won't fix it either. Yeah, I mean, I don't think they could really... I don't know if they would have the budget to go in and make that kind of an update. I believe Sonya and Kano too, there's differences. Oh, well, I'm sure because everyone does not have the exact same ending in MK3 than they do in UMK3. So that makes sense. That's annoying. Yeah, that's really annoying. But it's good to know that it doesn't have everything here. Oh, that's kind of cool. If I just want to look per game. That's kind of cool, but freaking reptile, man. Oh, yeah, yeah. They did this man dirty. Ugh. Yeah. Oh well. I guess that's how it goes. Jeez Louise. I hate this character. I don't know why they even... Why can't I click on it? Meat is a secret character in Mortal Kombat 4. To play Meat, win as every character in group mode. Oh, so I can't see... There's no bio or anything for Meat? That's crazy. It won't let me click on it. Oh, I like how they brought back Reptile looking human again. Oh, in the most recent games? Yeah, because this scaly Reptile is saying that. Bihan and Kuai Liang are from Outworld. I think they mentioned that like their ancestors are from Outworld, but I think they're born in Earthrealm. Taven, get away from my lizard. What? I am Reptile, I do not answer to you. Oh, from Armageddon. Meat sucks. Yeah, me. I don't know anyone who would want to play as Meat, but it's still, they should allow me to see the profile or the bio for Meat at least. But yeah, I don't know of anyone who actually enjoys using Meat. Think about this. Dominic made a new era where both Liu Kang and Shang Tsung create General Shao. Essentially, chiromancers are from Outworld, according to Sindel. Yes, yeah, you're right, Yosef. I'd love to hear Dominic explain that. How Liu Kang and Shang Tsung essentially create General Shao. Yeah, yeah, I mean that does sound right. Like how Reptile's race is alive in the new games. Oh yeah, that is cool. Even though they're they're racist against Reptile's kind, like the people who can shapeshift. Oh, do they have him as Noob? Oh, they have him as Sub-Zero in the first game. Oh, okay, that may. Well then, if that's the case, so we have Sub-Zero. He's not in MK2 because it's Bihan, and then they have him in Trilogy because he's Noob Saibot. Oh, I clicked on Noob Saibot. Okay, so I guess if you click on Sub-Zero, it's different. Even though this is Noob Saibot again, it brings me to the same thing. Okay, that's weird. Okay, what if I want oh, here we go. Sub-Zero 2 Kuai Liang. MK2. Okay. I was about to say this is another big inconsistency, but they got it. Oh, hilarious. He didn't think it through. I don't know. Maybe that's what he wanted. I don't know. Titan Havoc was a General Shao variant in Chaos Reigns as well. What? Titan Havoc has a General Shao variant as well? Oh, that's true, he does. But why do they both have horns? Yeah, I don't know. I don't get it either. Easier to design. Story-wise, I think the new games will be retelling of Deception. It looks like that's where they're going, especially because there's so much emphasis on Onaga. Yes, even Titan Havoc has the same. Even he has a female Sector and Cyrax. Yeah, that's true.
The battle is finished.
Oh my gosh, beautiful.
You cannot kill a dead man. You have defeated my physical form, but my soul is eternal. You will pay for the massacre of my clan and family. Well done, Sub-Zero.
Hold on. Can I rewind that? Oh my gosh.
You have defeated my. Cannot kill a dead man. You have defeated my physical form, but my soul is eternal. You will pay for the massacre of my clan and family. Well done,
that was the hit to the back of the head.
You have served my purposes well. I serve no one, not the Lin Kuei, and not you. Scorpion agreed to fight for us in exchange for freedom from the Nether Realm. A deal I had no intention of fulfilling. By killing him, you saved us the trouble. Both you and Scorpion were pawns for Shinnok. Scorpion!
Oh, this is awful. Oh, yuck.
Our battle is finished. You are now freed from my curse. Live well, Lin Kuei warrior.
What was that eye at the end? Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. That must be the N64 ending. Joseph says, have you seen the fan-made MK4 endings? No. They're fan-made ones? Noob Saibot from the new era is way better than past versions of himself. You know what, Nate? I think from a writing standpoint, I would say yes. From a visual standpoint, I gotta disagree. I don't like that pirate hat he's got going on. But the way, from a writing standpoint, yes, I agree. Would have made more sense if Sector and Cyrax in Titan Havoc universe were the male version, a nod to the OG version. At least give a story reason why they have the cameo versions of them. Yes, yeah, I agree. That would make sense. It would have been cool to see the male versions of them in another timeline. Quan Chi knocked the hell out of Sub-Zero. Exactly. Ay. Alright, my headcanon is when they stopped recording and the alright is just them starting up the next. Luck, you might be right. You might be right. Oh man, that is hilarious. Are they all the... So, oh yeah, that's right, because we don't have MK Gold in this game, so they all have the MK4 endings. But why do they have to be the 64 ones? I thought it would be the PlayStation endings, because it's only the PlayStation version of the games. But for the endings, it's the Nintendo 64 version. Like, why?
Follow me, Liu Kang.
Look at this. This is the 64 version.
What about the others?
He has something special planned for them.
Why? Why is it like this?
Tanya, what's going on?
I don't know what Kitana saw in you. Can't you see, Liu Kang? This is a trap.
What?
Welcome,
This is...
Shaolin warrior.
No.
Your thunder god is beaten. Earth's warriors destroyed.
Why does it look like Shinnok is swimming? Like he's trying to keep afloat.
To beg for mercy from your new master, the Lord Shinnok.
Never, sorcerer!
Fool.
Man, this does not hit the same as the PlayStation endings. Why did they do this? It couldn't have taken up, it couldn't have been that much more disk space to do that. To do the PlayStation endings. Kuai Liang and Hanzo make peace in MK4, but go back to being rivals for no reason in MK Armageddon. Yes. Yes. Even though in Armageddon, do they store in the story mode in Conquest? Are they? I forget. Conquest of Armageddon. Are they actual in the story, or is it just because you see them fighting in the beginning? Legacy Collection is all about the arcade versions. Okay, that makes sense. Support. Oh yeah, but give us a better end. Oh, man. Support that does make sense, but I don't like it. I think the PlayStation version's better. Nate, 100%. The PlayStation versions are better. Yep, Armageddon was the game that effed up the story in large part. I can't blame MK9. Oh yeah. Did it though? I think Scorpion went back to the dark side because Raiden screwed him over in a deal. Maybe when the Elder Gods screwed over his wish to bring back his clan, he was just like, I'm just killing all the heroes. I'm just gonna murder everybody. But that's interesting. I forget the reason why, even if there is a reason why they're fighting again, but I don't remember in Conquest mode if Scorpion still has a beef with Sub-Zero. That might be interesting. But either way, you guys, either way, it was still it's still messed up because check this out. Hold on, check this out, you guys. Because if you remember in the MK2 ending for Sub-Zero, in the MK2 ending of Sub-Zero, Scorpion makes peace with him here. Look at this. When Sub-Zero failed to return from the Shaolin tournament and rumor of Shang Tsung's survival reached the Lin Kuei clan, they immediately sent another assassin to complete the task. This new warrior was actually the younger brother of the original Sub-Zero. He enters the tournament and accomplishes his task. He learns of Scorpion's foul vendetta against his brother, but will never know his life was spared. Perhaps a third tournament is in his future. Hold on, where is it? Is it here? Oh no. I think it's in Scorpion's ending. If I were a Scorpion, here I would be. His MK2 ending. Okay. Upon learning of Sub-Zero's reappearance, Scorpion enters Shao Kahn's tournament. He witnesses Sub-Zero spare the life of an opponent and realizes this is not the same Sub-Zero who murdered him so long ago. He lets the ninja live and goes on to defeat the Outworlders in their unholy contest. With the defeat of Shao Kahn, Scorpion discovers a new purpose for his existence. He becomes a guardian of the new Sub-Zero to atone for murdering his older brother and in preparation of a third tournament. So essentially he makes peace with Scorpion in MK2 and then they still go on to beef afterwards. So even if, I mean, yes, Dominic, you guys don't like his writing, I get it, but Tobias was messing up too. Raiden went dark. Also, character change alliances with no explanation, like Cabal going from good to evil. Oh, you mean for in Armageddon? No. I mean, I think they just explained that by him. Well, again, they don't really have like cutscenes in those games, but they established that he rejoins the Black Dragon, and the Black Dragon aren't good guys. Kuai Liang and Scorpion beef ended in MK4 after he found out Quan Chi was the one behind the clan's deaths. But MK Armageddon ignores all that except an arcade ladder ending. I mean, apparently he makes peace with him with MK2 as well. Unless this isn't canon, where he decides not to fight Sub-Zero anymore. What did Tobias do after he left Midway? Joseph said he started his own company, his own video game company. And he wanted to do something other than fighting games, apparently. But the first game they did was a fighting game because companies were like, "Oh, you're from the Midway team who did Mortal Kombat. We want a fighting game like Mortal Kombat." So he did a game. I think it's like Lotus Fighter or Lotus something another. It didn't do well, and I think the company disbanded after that. I'm sure if John was around for MK4, it would have been some coherent ending. John, wasn't he there for MK4? He did MK4 and Mythologies. He left like right before Deadly Alliance. Like Deadly Alliance was nothing. John had nothing to do with that. John Tobias. Well, John made the game called Tao Fang. Yes, Luck West. There you go. Goro also switched up after MK4 to Evil again in Unchained. Armageddon. Yes. So he was good at the end of... And MK4, he changed sides. because his emperor was dead, right? And I guess the closest thing to Outworld royalty was Kitana, so he made an alliance with her. And then in Deception, when they brought back Shao Kahn, then he just rejoined his emperor. So it was like, yo, the mob boss is back, so I'm gonna it's for life. Didn't MK4 explain that Quan Chi lied and said Scorpion Kuai Liang killed his family and clan in his bio? Oh, I don't know, but we can look at his MK4 bio right now. What made Kai decide to come back to Armageddon? Because he retired after MK4? They just had to have every character there. They just, any reason to have everyone there. No, he left midway after Mythologies. Midway into Special Forces. Yeah, but Mythologies was after 4, wasn't it? I'm sure they did 4 and Mythologies simultaneously. Hold on. Yeah, so Mythologies and MK4 both came out in 97. And then Special Forces was in 2000. That's the last game that he did some work on. And then Deadly Alliance was in 2002. So Tobias was definitely around for MK4 and MK Gold. I see Armageddon as the second version of Trilogy. Happy Father's Day. Yes, happy Father's Day. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. McCullough Benson. John Tobias was working on Special Forces, then left the game. The game got rushed. Right. And Special Forces came out. Excuse me. Special Forces was released in 2000. Right? And MK4 and Mythologies was out in 97. So he did work on MK4. Mythologies was first, then MK4. No, Mythologies was not first, Nate. Oh my gosh, wow, thanks for that. I guess the inconsistency started with Trilogy. Good point. Yeah. Yeah, you guys, Tobias has a lot of plot holes and inconsistencies too. Like he's not a perfect writer. What were we looking at? Quan Chi's bio, you said? Quan Chi, where are you? Why can't I find this guy? There he is. 97 or 98. Because I remember in UMK3 they stated Shao Kahn resurrected Melina to spy on Kitana, but Trilogy changed that to her being resurrected by Shinnok. She served him. Oh, yeah, you're right, Lucas. They've done every faction instead of the Brotherhood of Shadow. Wait, what do you mean they've done every faction other than them, Yusef? Tobias did come back temporarily about 9 years later after Special Forces, and they did MK vs. DC comic, and that was it. Yes, you're right. Isn't Tobias with NRS now? Says Nate. I don't think he is. I think he's just cool with Ed, like they're still friends, but I don't think he's part of the company. MK4 bio. A free roaming sorcerer. powerful in the black arts, Quan Chi uses his abilities to free the now evil elder god Shinnok from his confines in the Netherrealm. In exchange for his services, Shinnok has granted Quan Chi the position of Arch Sorcerer of his new expanded Netherrealm. Support says, how did you feel about MK1 turning the Brotherhood of Shadow into Sisterhood of Shadow? I think we know what that was actually about. What was that actually about? I mean, in terms of spin-off games, Special Forces, Shaolin Monks, Mythologies. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. So those are factions. Yeah, you're right. I'm trying to think, what other factions are there in Mortal Kombat? There is the Black Dragon, the Red Dragon, the Shaolin. I mean, there's also the Shidai Ryu and the Lin Kuei. We haven't gotten games for them. But yeah, the Special Forces. Yeah, but definitely Brotherhood of Shadow. They don't have anything for them. Maybe in his ending? No. This is when he beats Shinnok, and this is not canon. I don't think Quan Chi ever said that it was Kuai Liang that killed his family and clan. Not that I know of, anyway. Order or peace or something is what Hotaru calls his factions. Yeah, I mean, Hotaru is a guardsman of the Order realm. I don't know, militia, I guess? I don't know, but he would probably call his faction the Guardsmen. I count Mythologies as the Lin Kuei game. Okay, that's fair. Well, in that case, we don't have a Shidai Ryu game. Or something like that. Was it in Scorpion's bio? Oh, that's a great question. Maybe it's in Scorpion's MK4 bio. Let's take a look. MK4. Okay. In hopes of gaining Scorpion as a new ally. Oh, wow, you might be right. In hopes of gaining Scorpion as a new ally in the war with the Elder Gods, Quan Chi makes the dead ninja an offer he cannot refuse. Life. In exchange for his services as a warrior against the Elders, Scorpion accepts, but hides behind ulterior motives. Not quite. I mean, definitely he's in league with Shinnok here, but I don't think it's because he told him Kuai Liang was the one who killed his people. So no, I don't. It doesn't look like it. Anybody know when Baraka got split in half by Kung Lao? I don't think what happens in that opening of Armageddon, I don't think you can take everything verbatim in that cutscene. Quan Chi is why he is here. I believe the Sisterhood of Shadow is just the female demons, which forms part of the larger Brotherhood of Shadow, which includes everybody, including wraiths like Noob and Oni and Moloch and Draman. That makes sense because he did have those three women, Serena and all them, so that does make sense. Yosef like MK3, I believe. In Scorpion's MK4 ending, he assumes Kuai Liang killed his family and clan. Quan Chi had to have told him that. I mean, we can assume that that's the case. You'd be right to assume that. I would never challenge that. But we don't see anything claiming that that is the case. That it would be an assumption at best. Support. Quan Chi killed Scorpion's family and clan and blamed Sub-Zero in the MK mythology Sub-Zero. Right, but that was Bihan Sub-Zero, Nate. We're talking about Kuai Liang. No, but MK3 Kung Lao does kill Baraka. Yosef says, it started in MK4, but I don't remember how the interaction was worded. Yeah, I don't know. There's no bio showing that he told him it was Kuai Liang. Now, again, one can assume that he told him that. He lied and said, yeah, it was Kuai Liang. But yo, nigga, it was them. It was the it was the ops in blue who did it. But again, it would be an assumption. There's no, as far as I've seen, there's nothing proving that definitely Quan Chi lied about Kuai Liang. We know that he lied about Bihan, but I'm not seeing anything about him lying and saying it was Kuai Liang. That does make sense. Which is why I hate each other. Why they hate each other in the opening of Armageddon. Quan Chi is an idiot. Oh, man. All right, you guys, listen. We've been reading and talking for 2 hours. We did hardly any gameplay, but I'm glad that you guys came out to hang out and talk about this silly story called Mortal Kombat. I appreciate every single one of you. We're gonna go ahead and call it a stream. But I know I haven't been streaming a lot recently, but I'm gonna start streaming more often again. Bihan hated Quan Chi. Oh yeah, from the jump he hated Quan Chi. I mean, Baraka's being split in half started in MK4. That was when he had the staples up and down his body. Oh, that's a good point. I forgot about, and I hate that design too, of Baraka with the staples. Yeah, you got a point. Wait, trilogy. Oh no. Wait, what? Where's his MK4 stuff? Oh no, he's not in 4. He's only in gold. Oh, we can't even look it up. Oh, but yes, I know what you're talking about. He has the staples in his chest and it just looks terrible. I know what you're talking about. This was so much fun. Glad I made it. Lucas, I'm glad you made it too. Thank you. It was fun. I appreciate it. Glad to be part of it. Thank you. Support. Quan Chi sucks, says Nate. I like him as a character, but as a person, yeah, he's a dick. He's a dick. I didn't like him. Thanks, guys. Until our next battle. Oh man, thank you guys. As always, we. Oh, actually, who knows what? Oh man, I'm losing it. What was the phrase? Until next we meet, may the screams of your victims echo in your dreams. Who said that? Who can tell me who said that? May the screams of your enemies echo in your dreams. Was it that? Oh man, I can't remember the exact phrase, but it's something like that. I'll get it next time. Baraka needs staples to be brought back. It's kind of ridiculous and hilarious. Yeah. I never liked Quan Chi. I never trusted him. Nice. Thank you for the stream. Oh, thank you, Luck West. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Freddy Krueger, says Yosef. Not Freddy Krueger. It's someone from Mortal Kombat. Most specifically, it's from the newest movie, the MK2 movie. Someone says, may the screams of your victims echo in your dreams. And I was like, I gotta back pocket that one. I gotta start using that. And subscribe at your own choice. Support, thank you. You know what? I will say this, you guys. I should have been asking. I know it's customary to ask. But please, if you enjoyed yourself, I would appreciate if you hit the like button. It really helps more than you know.
This week on Cooking with Scorpion, learn about chopping, tenderizing, chopping, cake decorating, and
hit the like button. Please. Please hit the like button. I would appreciate it. I said it. Havoc? Support? No, not Havoc. Noob Cybot? No. It is none other than Baraka. He says to Johnny Cage, "May the screams of your enemies echo in your dreams." Beautiful, beautiful way to part ways. John Turk. Was that John Turk in the Cooking with Scorpion? That's hilarious if it is. All right, you guys, listen, time is our most valuable asset. So thank you for spending some of your time with me here today. And until next time, everyone, don't get beat up out there.